What happens when two women disappear without a trace, only to be found brutally murdered in the same twisted manner? A trail of mystery, deception, and dark secrets leads investigators down a harrowing path. Could a single killer be behind both murders? In a quiet town, two brutal murders have left the community in shock and confusion. The dismembered body of a young woman, Manju Singh, was discovered in the most horrific way imaginable. The chilling details raised more questions than answers. But this wasn't the first time such a crime had occurred. Another woman, Rosie, was found murdered under eerily similar circumstances. What connects these two tragic deaths? Was there one killer behind both crimes, or was something even more sinister at play? Join us as we delve deep into this disturbing case, uncovering the secrets that lie hidden beneath the surface. It all began with the discovery of Manju Singh's dismembered body in Smalka, which had been gruesomely scattered to prevent identification. Among the severed parts, 2 fingers were found in a distant location, Panipat, strangely far from the rest of the body. This odd detail made investigators believe the killer was deliberately trying to confuse them, masking any clues that could lead to the identity of the victim. The victim, however, was eventually identified as Manju Singh, a woman who had been missing for 2 years. Manju's disappearance had remained a mystery until now. Her father provided an address in Karnal, but the authorities discovered that Manju hadn't been seen there since her sudden departure. What they did find, however, was a crucial lead: Rajveer Solanki. A wrestler from Manju's college, Rajveer had been a close friend of Manju's. His name had surfaced in connection with her disappearance, raising suspicions. But her parents weren't forthcoming with information. They claimed she had run away with a boy, taking jewelry and money, and had shut off her phone afterward. Manju's father also mentioned that she had gotten married, but he couldn't even recall the name of her supposed husband. As investigators dug deeper, they discovered a disturbing pattern. Manju had frequently called Rajveer before she disappeared, and their connection seemed more than just friendship. But there was still something that didn't add up. Despite his clear connection to Manju, Rajveer denied knowing anything about her whereabouts, and the more the authorities probed, the more his behavior seemed suspicious. Could he have been involved in her death? Then, the chilling discovery of Rosie's murder changed the course of the investigation. Rosie had disappeared from a call center, and her family hadn't been able to reach her. At first, her mother didn't think much of it, but soon, the investigation revealed that Rosie's case bore striking similarities to Manju's. Rosie's body was found in a similarly dismembered state, with her fingers cut off in the same gruesome manner. But as detectives worked tirelessly to uncover the truth, they learned that Rosie had been involved in a dark world, hidden from her family. She had been forced into the sex trade by her estranged husband, Sunil, who had ties to the criminal underworld. Rosie's call records revealed disturbing connections to a red light area, and a local auto driver, Lothan, revealed that she had been involved with a man named Sonu, who was often seen bringing clients to the area. Further investigation uncovered that Sunil, despite denying his role, had been complicit in forcing Rosie into this life. As the investigation into both murders continued, authorities began to realize that there might be a connection between the 2 women's deaths. The similarities in the way they were murdered were too striking to ignore. Was it possible that a single killer was responsible for both deaths? Or had 2 separate killers used the same method? The investigation seemed to lead to one dead end after another, with new clues opening up even darker possibilities. One of the most disturbing twists came when investigators linked Rajveer to another unsolved case. It seemed his past actions were filled with more secrets than anyone could have imagined. Was Rajveer the key to unlocking the mystery, or was there someone else lurking in the shadows? As the authorities traced more call records and interrogated more suspects, they started to uncover even darker truths. The question remained, who was behind these brutal murders, and what was their motive? Was it a personal vendetta, or was there something even more sinister at play? The investigation had only just begun, but the revelations were already sending shockwaves through the community. The authorities now faced the task of piecing together the web of lies, betrayal, and violence that connected Manju, Rosie, and the mysterious figures in their lives. But as they dug deeper, the horrifying truth became clearer: these murders were part of a much larger and more dangerous game. The investigation into Manju and Rosie's deaths has left many questions unanswered. Was Rajveer involved, or was he just a pawn in a much larger criminal conspiracy? And what of the mysterious Sonu, whose role in Rosie's life remains shrouded in secrecy? While some answers have been uncovered, many more still lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed. The case is far from over, and the chilling questions remain: who will be next, and what dark secrets will be uncovered as the investigation continues? Thanks for watching. If you found this story disturbing and want to stay updated on more true crime investigations, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And remember, sometimes the truth is darker than we could ever imagine. Stay tuned for more chilling cases only here on Red Real True Crime Is.